Devastating. There's no other word to describe the feeling you get when you or a loved one has been diagnosed with cancer. Devastating. But there's a quote in this book that I really love, which says, "Acceptance is not resignation." And that's really important. Today's book tip is going to come from Cancer by Dr. Paul Anderson. And the subtitle of this book reads, "The Journey from Diagnosis to Empowerment." I really love this book because it opened my eyes to a lot of different things, and we'll touch on a couple of them today. The first is the impact of your mental and emotional state on your health and well-being, especially if you have cancer. This book follows the journey of two different people, each diagnosed with a different form of cancer, but each choose to respond to their cancer differently, and these are real stories. One follows the journey of a woman who gets diagnosed with cancer and says, "You know what? Yes, I may be facing mortality a little bit earlier than I'd like, but I'm choosing to dive into this head first, to research alternative medicine, to focus on my mental state, to change my diet and my health habits." On the other side of the spectrum, there's a guy who gets diagnosed with cancer and he has some experience with cancer, so he says, "Listen, you can't beat this. This is terrible. Life isn't worth living anymore. No, I don't want to focus on things that might help my symptoms or maybe with a long shot might help my diagnosis. I'd choose to just kind of wallow in my sadness." And unfortunately, that decision really changes the outcome of the diagnosis. It changes the outcome of their lives. And so you start to think, well, what other areas of my life can I apply this to? What other obstacles am I facing as somebody who hasn't experienced cancer and hopefully never will? But what other areas of my life or obstacles am I facing that maybe I'm giving up on or maybe I'm learning more about? See, I love the book by Ryan Holiday, "The Obstacle is the Way," because it's changed my perspective on obstacles. And cancer is a really big obstacle for a lot of people. I mean, at this point with cancer rates on the rise, almost all of us, if not all of us, know somebody who has been diagnosed with cancer. And so this book is a fantastic resource for all of us, whether or not you face cancer, because obstacles need to be sort of faced head on and beaten, and you need to go through them, not around them or sort of kneel down to them. So I really love that. And again, acceptance is not recognition. You need to accept the obstacles that you have in your life, not resign to them. There's a really big difference in that. One thing that I loved about this book, again, as somebody who personally has not been diagnosed with cancer, is that at the end of the book, Paul shares interviews he's had with a lot of people who have been diagnosed with cancer and the families of those people. And in those interviews, cancer patients, they really open up and they say things that maybe they wouldn't feel comfortable saying directly to their friends and family. So there was a lot of good advice as a non-cancer person to help me navigate relationships with people in my life who will be diagnosed with cancer. There was a lot of raw vulnerability. There's a lot of things being said that maybe couldn't be said, like I said before, directly to friends and family. So it'll help me navigate those relationships in the future, and it gave me a lot of good tools to go through that. Dr. Paul Anderson has a ton of experience in this field, and I think my biggest takeaway, like I said, is just that your mental and emotional state, your decision when you receive that diagnosis as a friend or family member or as the actual patient, that matters. Those first couple days are crucial. There's a huge relationship between your mind and your body. And you read about that, it's hard to quantify, but the science is getting really strong in those areas too. Mind-body connection is real. Everybody watching this video at this point is in the personal development space. We all love reading these books. That's why you follow book thinkers. And so you're probably more preemptive to believe these things. But if you know somebody who's going through a cancer journey, I would really, really recommend gifting this book to them. And if you're personally diagnosed with any form of cancer, I would really recommend reading this book as well. It could change your life. It could save your life. And so that's today's review. Go read something and grab a copy of this book. Bye.